A local teachers union is calling on the 4 trustees who took an art buying trip to Europe on taxpayer dollars to resign. On their European travels, which added up to about $50,000, the group from the Brant Haldimand Norfolk Catholic District School Board dropped $1,600 on a single meal. Adam Atkinson joins us live with the details. Adam.
Thanks, Matt. The tip for that meal you just mentioned was over $300 alone, and that $50,000 price tag doesn't even include the money spent on the actual art, which was roughly $100,000.
People have lost trust and faith in the leadership of this board.
And according to Carlo Fortino, the acting president of the Brant Haldimand Norfolk Catholic Teachers Association, the school board trustees who took an expensive trip to Italy and Germany must resign.
My membership, members of the community, parents, students, they have lost confidence in the leadership of this board. And so we feel as if in order to get a fresh start again and maybe redirect our efforts back to supporting students and staff, that the right thing to do is for these trustees to resign.
After a Freedom of Information request, the Hamilton Spectator learned that the 4 trustees dropped $1,600 on a single meal that included a $300 tip. According to the report, while the art buying trip was in Italy, the foursome also visited Germany for 3 nights at a cost of nearly $8,000, but haven't explained the purpose of that side trip. In total, the group dropped roughly $50,000 of taxpayers' money on the trip to spend another $100,000 on art for a new school under construction in Brantford.
The sentiment was that this was needless and it was extravagant and an unnecessary expense. You don't have to go to Italy to get art for a school.
It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. Whether you have a deficit or a surplus, when you consider the fact that so many parents are struggling right now to send their kids to school with proper clothing, with food in their bellies.
Former school principal and superintendent Debbie Kastman says despite the trustees volunteering to pay back the money, more needs to be done.
It's not enough. I think it was an initial attempt to control the message and to try to have the heat taken off.
Like the cheese slipped off the cracker with these guys. Like, I just don't get it.
While Premier Ford sounded outraged when the story first came out, there's little to show for it now.
The ministry did promise to do a review, and yet, since that promise has been made, we have not heard of anything being done.
Now, the Minister of Education's office said in a statement to CHCH News late this afternoon that the governance review of Brant Haldimand Norfolk Catholic District School Board is still currently underway. The statement also added that we expect every school board to be responsible stewards of taxpayer dollars.